If you did tune in to My 11 Circle Presents Crick Buzz Live at the start, we teased the fact that on 27th of January 2018 was the first Crick Buzz Live show. It was an auction special with Joy, with Gaurav Kapoor and Harsha, and sort of 2 years and a couple of days. It's good to look back at that time.
It's great fun. At that time, no one knew what Crick Buzz Live was going to become. It started with a Facebook Live. Remember, Crick Buzz started with Facebook Live. It became Crick Buzz Live. And the interesting thing was, what do you do when you have no footage? Is there a non-live programming option? And so we said, we'll just have fun and chat. And then you came along and Zach came along. Now Viru's sitting upstairs. So many people have come by here. But at heart, it's remained three people sitting together and chatting and let people listen. So we've actually done a radio on Crick Buzz. It's great fun.
I remember listening here. Somebody was mentioning, one day I was listening to Harsha on radio in Australia, driving down from Brisbane to the Gold Coast, and somebody said the secret to a good program where you're not interrupting it with footage, and radio obviously there is no footage, you're listening, is to eavesdrop on a conversation. And I think that's what it has been, eavesdropping.
Exactly. I think the best part is you watch the game and you talk about the game.
Yeah.
And keep it as simple as possible. It's just about what you're finding from the game, and that's the best part. That's what I love. There are no interruptions. There is we've created Red Table as well. Red Table is something which
got to bring it back for this year's IPL maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, I've had a great time since the time I've started. I think not the first show. I missed the first show, but from second show onwards, I was there from the review of that auction. Review of the IPL season, and thoroughly enjoyed it.
And then he ditched us, so he can't come at this
That's
IPL.
good. Selectors have to look out and pick.
He's got back to being that other guy he used to be, that fast bowler and coach and all this.
Yeah, the red table also used to be under threat because for some reason Gaurav Kapoor felt that he wanted to take it home.
He did. Eventually, he took it home, I think.
I know. It's just we need to keep it glued so he doesn't take it away. But it's not just all of us who are part of this conversation. It's so many of you who have joined in the conversation, and as a result of which you've shown your love, and we thank you for that. So in these 2 years, we just picked a few of your reactions, and I think this just says it all. Never before have the pre, mid and post been so interesting. Almost feels like three friends are talking.
That last
very
line,
little
that's
jargon thrown around.
So if you've noticed, among the three friends, we got different kinds of people. So today we had a Bumrah masterclass because you had someone who understands that. Then you've got Joy who comes and tells the quirkiest stories in the world. Sometimes I look at Joy and say, Joy, did you really say that? So that's good fun, yeah.
And you can have a look at this, someone who's in South Korea and didn't have TV, and therefore what's the best way? So wherever in the world you are, you don't have to be in South Korea, you could be in India. And this one I'm going to get Harsha in it. Going the Warren Buffett way now.
Why does Warren Buffett use a cell phone?
Probably does.
I'll tell you why I use a cell phone, because I'm looking at the Crick Buzz app on it all the time. So it's just so I'm looking at the numbers, so yeah.
And I like the way you finished with the Raging Bookshelf. That was another interesting handle. It's a pity you guys only go on for 30 minutes, but I think that's the beauty of it all. You keep it going. We could go on for much longer, and I think that's the beauty of our conversation.
I remember last year, this was the year of Crick Buzz Live, I'm walking in St. James Park in London, and there's this kid who comes running after, and his mother's with him. And she says, look, I'm sorry, but I don't know who you are. But my kid's saying he wants to say hello. And I said, hello. He said, Crick Buzz Live! I said, I did 25 years of television, man. Crick Buzz Live. So it's interesting how it goes along after a while. I think there's a slot for a program like this.
But I think the beauty of it is, and Harsha didn't mention any of those stories. He mentioned someone's son who came and said that. But we've had situations where someone comes and says, oh, my mother's a great fan of yours. But also, again, coming back to saying people of all generations are now adapted to this format, and they listen.
It's about consuming the content, isn't it? And we differentiate in a way from others. Where we keep it very casual and candid, and I think that's the best part for me, because you're not put in a structure of saying things. You can actually speak your mind out and talk about the game beyond what most people can say it, or look at those finer points which can be missed by many just because of a particular structure. So that's something which I really enjoy, where I feel that freedom to express and look at those things which are
like the heavy roller. I think they're using a heavy roller. Okay, maybe they're using a heavy roller. But
Yeah, that's again where the jargon comes in. But yes, it's unfortunate that we can only have 3 seats on the studio. Some of us are on the My Evelyn Circle expert couch.
Yes.
Others on
I know it's
normal
hurting
couch.
you, but you can keep saying it. I know it's hurting you. But when was the last time you got this?
We'll have to pull out the archives. We'll have to pull out the archives to
Let me
find out
clean
where that
one.
was. But the fact is there are so many virtual couches and virtual chairs for all of you. So the message to everyone on #CrickBuzzLive, keep the family growing because you're all very much a part of us.